There is no doubt that there is no separation of powers among the ruling governments in Nigeria. Normally, there's supposed to be a clear separation of powers between the executive, the judiciary, and the legislation. But what we are seeing today is that they are working together, and I think there is nothing too wrong if they are working together for the progress of Nigeria. But that is not what I'm saying. They are not working together for the progress of Nigeria, but they are working together to make sure that the executive will cover the mess of judiciary. The judiciary will work together with the executive to cover the mess that they are doing, and also the legislatures will be running to the Aso Rock. They will be working together to cover the shifts they are doing, to cover the corrupt practices they are doing. There is no nation that will progress under this condition. The reason why there is separation of powers is because the executive have their own free power of administrating and approving what the legislations are doing. So the legislatures are to checkmate what the executives are doing. But are they checkmating them? Absolutely no. And that is why you see the problem Africans are facing, especially Nigeria, is the problem of governance. If the legislatures, the House of Rep and the Senate did not stand up to their responsibility, the executive will do anything and they will go away with it. They will bring out anything they want to do, and the legislatures will not even ask them or checkmate them. Why is this like this, or why is this like this? The only thing they could do is maybe they will just talk with them that let us put our own budget again so that you will chop, I will chop. So this is the slogan that is very common in the Nigerian system of government. Instead of separating powers to checkmate each other so that everything will be going well, what we see is, them coming together for the purpose of looting and misappropriation. And what are we going to do to stop this? It is the work of opposition party to checkmate the government that is ruling. But because when you look at this now, you could understand that the People's Democratic Party is supposed to be the leading opposition party in Nigeria, but they are not working or waking up to their responsibility. I could remember how APC frustrated this opposition party before 2015. I could see that if there is fuel subsidy, if there is any slight thing, they will hit up the street, including this Professor Wole Soyinka, to mention but few, so many of them. If there is anything, they will be staging protests against Goodluck Jonathan, just for nothing's sake. That is how to do opposition. But PDP is a very, very weak opposition. Now, they are not even hearing from PDP. The only people they are calling opposition now is the obedience in the Labour Party. And it's not supposed to be so. So we are not going to leave this country for them in that manner. That is why I'm calling the oppositions, the Labour Party, the PDP, and all that minor opposition party. It is our duty to stand up to our responsibility. Let us checkmate these people. Let us criticize them when necessary. That is the beauty of democracy. That is the beauty of opposition party. What are you opposing? If you are not going to be among the people that will make decisions, you are not among the people that will be ruling, you should be able to correct the errors of those that are ruling. If you are not doing that, why are you opposition? So this is what I'm calling every opposition party to raise their voice and never to allow all these ruling political so-called elite are doing. So let us wake up to our responsibility and make sure that we criticize them when necessary and do all sorts of things to bring them to book, so that they will wake up and also do the right thing, because power does not last forever.